Don't Look Twice begins at the point where the dark tide ends off, and it starts with a bang, with a brazen retribution killing where Houck is at a convenience store right in the middle of it with his own daughter. So it's a very terrifying moment. And he goes through a little heartbreak with a character from the dark tide, and then ultimately is put on the trail of a conspiracy that leads through upstate casinos to a lot of political conspiracy right to the doorstep of the powerful people in Greenwich and beyond. And part of that is putting himself in conflict with his own politically connected brother, which begins to tear his own family apart. What's really at the heart of it is whether he's the man to solve this thing, because he goes up against forces that are far greater than him, forces that his own boss, the police chief, doesn't even want him to solve. I like to write stories about people you feel you know. Yoga moms, dads who run up and down the sidelines cheering on their kids, successful people. At the same time, I don't really like to rip stories from the headlines. To me, we've ceded Law and Order and CSI to do that sort of thing. But the truth is that there is an element of topicality to what I write about. Now, The Dark Tide asks the question, what happens when you invest $2 billion of the money of some of the most dangerous people on earth and you lose every cent? And Don't Look Twice, out now, is very much involved in a political conspiracy that leads to some of the rich and powerful of Greenwich. So while corruption and conspiracy are really a part of what I write, I guess there is an element to which we do draw from what's around us today in the headlines.